Greetings of the day from CA Dr. Rajkumar Adukia. Friends, I will be discussing today the practice before one of the tribunal out of 20 plus tribunal where we chartered accountants are eligible to practice. And that is NCLT, National Company Law Tribunal, and NCLAT, National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. Now, this tribunal is constituted under Section 408 of the Companies Act 2013. This Companies Act has 470 sections divided into 29 chapters along with 7 schedules. And there are about 30 matters which goes before NCLT, like change in financial year, then conversion from public into a private company, refusal for registration of shares, rectification of the register of members. So all these matters are given in the schedule of fees after 163 rules, which are there in NCLT rules 2016. These rules were notified made on this 1st June 2016, and we had a rules on 21st July 2016. We have currently at 15 places the benches of NCLT. At Delhi, we also have a principal bench. And there after COVID 2020, we have various applications which are filed online. The hearings are online, and this is one of the excellent area of practice. Under Section 432 of the Companies Act, we are eligible to practice before Companies Act, and there are other professionals like cost accountants, company secretaries, and advocate. They are also eligible to practice before NCLT. Now, to be very successful in NCLT practice, first, we have to have a belief in ourselves, an affirmation that I will be a very good practitioner, I will be #1 in the world. And then we have to work on this affirmation, this visualization to be #1 practitioner. And that will happen by continuously enhancing the knowledge by reading the Bare Act, reading the rules under different chapters and sections, by reading the various decisions in of Supreme Court, High Court, the tribunals. As we know that we have about 13 lakhs companies in India. The first company was under the Royal Charter East India Company, and then we had the first Companies Act, Joint Stock Companies Act 1844 in UK. And before NCLT, there was a Company Law Board in existence. And the various matters where the application can be made are a good area of practice, where even in one area, if we specialize in drafting, pleading, the court craft, the drafting skills also it gets improved by practice. That first we write the facts of the subject matter, and then we write the prayers on the relief which we are seeking from the tribunal. The tribunal is a quasi-judicial body under Article 323B of the Constitution of India. And why we call it a quasi-judicial? Because there are two kind of members in a tribunal. The technical member, who comes either from the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, then chartered accountant, company secretary, cost accountant. They are also eligible to be the member of NCLT and NCLAT on completion of certain eligibilities. So that also becomes one area of opportunity where we can be a member of NCLT and NCLAT. The limitation period, the Limitation Act 1963 will apply for an application before NCLT and NCLAT under Section 433 of the Companies Act. And the various matters which are there, and in the court craft, we should see that there is a good amount of etiquette shown, like respecting the members of the tribunal, respecting the opposite side, and 4C, which we can say is the advocacy skill, the communication, the collaboration, the presentation, and the professional relationship will help a lot in winning the case or seeing that solution is reached for our client. So I would strongly recommend that we must explore and have a look at this area of practice. I wish each one of you a very successful career in NCLT practice. And please do like, share, and subscribe this YouTube channel. Do let me know the topic on which you are looking for videos from me. And you can download various articles from my website. I am there on all platforms, all social media, Scribd, SlideShare, Facebook, LinkedIn. So do give me your comment. Thank you.